Cleopatra I Syra was a princess of the Seleucid Empire and by marriage queen of Ptolemaic Egypt family. Cleopatra I was the daughter of Antiochus III, the great king of the Seleucid Empire, and Queen Laodice III. She married Ptolemy V, king of Egypt, in 193 BC. They had at least 3 children, Ptolemy VI born in 186 BC, Cleopatra II born California 187–185 BC, Ptolemy VIII born California 184 BC. Biography. In 197 BC, Antiochus III had captured a number of cities in Asia Minor previously under the control of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. The Romans supported the Egyptian interests when they negotiated with the Seleucid king in Lysimachia in 196 BC. In response, Antiochus III indicated his willingness to make peace with Ptolemy V and to have his daughter Cleopatra I marry Ptolemy V. They were betrothed in 195 BC and the marriage took place in 193 BC in Raphia. At the time Ptolemy V was about 16 years and Cleopatra I about 10 years old. Later on, Egypt's Ptolemaic kings were to argue that Cleopatra I had received Syria as her dowry and therefore, this territory again belonged to Egypt. It is not clear if this was the case. However, in practice, Syria remained a Seleucid possession after the Battle of Panium in 198 BC. In Alexandria, Cleopatra I was called the Syrian. As part of the Ptolemaic cult, she was honored with her husband as Theoi Epiphanes. In line with ancient Egyptian tradition, she was also named Adelphi of Ptolemy V. A synod of priests held at Memphis in 185 BC transferred all honors that Ptolemy V had received in 196 BC to his wife. In 187 BC, Cleopatra I was appointed vizier and upon her husband's death in 180 BC, she ruled on behalf of her young son, Ptolemy VI. She was the first Ptolemaic queen to be a sole ruler of Egypt. This can be concluded from date formulas on the papyri written in the years from 179 BC to 176 BC, where Cleopatra I is called Thea Epiphanes and her name is written before that of her son. She also minted her own coins, which also bear her name before that of her son. On June 22, 2010, archaeologists uncovered a gold coin bearing her image at Tel Kedesh in Israel near the Lebanon border. It was reported to be the heaviest and most valuable gold coin ever found in Israel. Just before his death, Ptolemy V had planned to conduct a war against the Seleucid kingdom, but when Cleopatra I became sole ruler, she immediately ended the war preparations directed against her brother Seleucid IV Philopator. Cleopatra I died around 176 BC. Ancestry.